Yo, I really did not believe that Geechi was going to actually respond to old boy. He surprised me with this one. I'm a little surprised, just a tad, just a smidge. But he did. He damn sure did react to him, man. Some folk know him. I mean, even more people actually support what it is that he be doing over there. And I don't even know how. On the real, I don't understand how another man could sit, watch, and listen to a person like that do the things that he does over there. But like I say, anybody can have a platform, right? Anybody can have an account. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, ABC. I don't even like to say the boy name for real, for real. So I'm gonna use Easy's words. What Easy call him? Conspiracy bull. So Geechi, man, Geechi ended up going live on Conspiracy Bull in regards to a challenge homie made the other day. And I swear the only reason I know about it is because of Surreal Mookie. Surreal Mookie put the clip up. I seen the title and I kept it pushing. I wasn't even trying to hear a sentence. So the other day, the day when the champion of the year was decided, Black was streaming it from his channel like he always does, and he streamed the spaces after the fact. I was in there listening, um, and this is when Geechi started going in about the weirdos and suckers in the culture. Geechi went on a little rant, and that's when homie came in, right? Going in about the weirdos and suckers in the culture, ironically enough. He said something that homie I tried to twist up a little bit. And actually, when I think about it now, there's a reason he started typing in there when Geechi started speaking. I think him and Geechi been had a little thing going on for a little bit. Yeah, for a couple of years now. I kind of forgot about that. But he knew what he was doing, when I look back on it. He knew what he was doing. He was looking for something to make a situation out of. And that's right up his alley. He good at it. He good at that. He got it honest too. So I see him typing in the chat out the blue. He's saying something about, oh, did Geechi just say this? Did Geechi just say that? Basically trying to make a clout move out of what Geechi was saying, trying to twist up Geechi's words or whatever. So right then and there, he had his mind made up. And sure enough, a day later, I see Surreal Mookie post that clip with the title Conspiracy Bull calls Geechi a rat and challenges him to a boxing match. I said, Geechi ain't responding to that, man. But he did. He did. And he said he down with it, too. And you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind peeping that. And I don't even be wishing for harm done to folk because it ain't never that serious. But I also believe when you run around trying to form drama by any way you can, playing with folks' names and stuff like that, it's actions and reactions at the end of the day. It's consequences and repercussions for your actions. Everybody ain't playing with you. Homie been on here for years on that type of time, making up fake angles, twisting narratives, fake beefing for clicks and likes. Like he really is the poster boy for that. And he ain't changed a bit. Here it is 2025 and he's still on the same time. I know this personally because me and him had our little run in about 2, 3 years ago? I would say 3 years ago tops. Now, when I first started doing the battle rap thing, I was kind of fresh on the scene, slowly making my way into the algorithm. I was putting in work to get my channel out there. My channel was thriving at the time. And I had heard about him at this time, and I knew just enough about him to know I wasn't a fan of that type of content. Cuzzo was doing he was always doing this type of like exposing and theorizing about that, always some type of conspiracy about this, about the battlers and the league owners. Nothing was off limits. Guy was saying some outrageous shit, you hear me? And this one sleeping with this one. We talking about man on man action type activities, though. And folk was sitting there listening to it too. I never one time clicked on this man's channel, not one video, not one live. Strictly through word of mouth and other people's reactions is how I found out about him. To this day, I ain't never clicked on that man's channel. My thing was, I always felt like he was a cancer to the game, for real, for real. Cause it's like, what is it that you're doing that has to do with raps? What does it have to do with battle rap? I get it. You know, battle rap can be very toxic and negative, you know. But it's like his sole mission was to uncover secrets and put wild ish on folks' jackets. I don't know if he ever even talked about the battles that was going on. And I know this without having to watch him. The battle rap community is big, but it's small. Understand? And he was known for that. But anyway, I remember one day I was showing love to my guy Peasy, who had a situation ongoing with ConspiracyBull, and I had left a comment under the homie's video. And ConspiracyBull, for whatever reason, he seen my comment, and I think he decided, well, since you a supporter of him, I'm gonna come at you too, right? He had that made up in his mind. He was gonna come at me sideways. Next thing I know, he leaves a comment under my videos, and I mean, boy jumped straight off the roof with not even a piece of parachute. You hear me? Saying I'm paying for views. He was trying to break down the analytics of my channel, trying to figure out how my views work, trying to say I'm a fraud, basically. And I told him the same thing I'm about to say now. I'm too cheap to even pay for subscribers or views. I'll get it the natural way. I don't mind the slow grind, which I didn't owe that to him. You know, there's a few more things that I said that I won't say here, but he remembers what I said. But, you know, he was doing what he was used to doing, trying to put a false narrative on another man. He got off on that. I strongly feel that he gets off on that. And I feel like his day is really not even 100% unless he can put smut on another man's name. I feel like he thought that because I was a smaller channel than his, that I was going to be an easy target. I was going to back down. Like he was going to be too much for me to handle in that regard. But he didn't know me like that. He didn't understand quite who he was dealing with. I wasn't about to let no ConspiracyBull run me off the internet or nothing like that. So I basically shut him down with the quickness, and that was it. You know, there wasn't nothing else to say. He came in my comments talking crazy, and I said what I had to say to him, you know. That was the last time we ever had words or anything. I mean, who knows? After the fact, he might have came at me over on his channel, but like I say, I never even clicked on his channel, so I wouldn't know. To this day, I never knew if he actually responded or came at me or not. I never went over there to see. It's been years until right now. The last time I even heard the man's voice, until recent, right now, a couple minutes ago is when I heard the man's voice. Cause I seen somebody reacting to what he's over there saying about Geechi. He reading Geechi, what is his paperwork situation about the robbery and all this other stuff. You know, and folks is really over there putting money in this man's pocket to talk about that. You know, anybody can have a platform, and it's just it's so sad, bro. It's really a shame, man. Here it is 2025, and boy still at his old tricks. Can't teach a old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? But he found another way of trolling for our audience. Talking about trying to box Geechi at Suge's event. Let me tell you something, fam. This algorithm is like dope for some of these fools. You hear me? And they'll go as far as it takes for that next fix. Anything for a goddamn view. The surprising part, though, was that Geechi actually took the bait. And I don't even think I can say that because I'm sure he responded just because he wanted to. Geechi said he down with it. Everything Gotti said in that video was real, too. These dudes be doing too much, man. You know what I mean? Him and other people like him swear they be doing what they do to expose the frauds and the ones that should be outed to the community, this, that, and the third, and the fourth, which I could get behind, which I could respect, except for the fact that it's the way they go about it. You know, it's the intention for me. Like, are you really standing on what you say you standing on? Are you really doing it for the reason you say? It's apparent that that's not the case. It's evident. Are you really doing what's quote unquote right? Are you doing this exposing that you're doing, going this extra mile, putting in all this extra effort for the culture? Or are you doing it just so you can get the attention for it? And he done made it obvious. It's a limit. You could tell when somebody really trying to do right, when they really stand for something. When you're so quick to put a false narrative on another man's name with no proof, that tell you everything you need to know. You can't respect these fools, bruh. You can't respect these fools. Like I've been saying, everybody don't need a platform. Everybody don't deserve one. You understand? I feel like if the wrong person was to get a platform on the internet, you know, like who, like it could cause World War III or some ish, man. Like for real, it's all about the intention with these dudes, man. You know, but I would not mind seeing him and Geechi shoot the one. I wouldn't mind seeing it. You know, we ain't talking about no shooting or stabbing or any of that. We're talking about two men settling a situation, putting the gloves on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The question is, what it really happened though? Geechi say he down, and I know Suge would book it. He say that's what he want. He want that work. So let's see if it's really gonna happen. I'm gonna say this though, y'all better be careful who y'all be playing with out here, man. Everybody ain't into them online games. Like there is a such thing as folk responding to you because they actually plan on doing something to you. Like people will actually hurt you. You know what I mean? But it's obvious the only way they'll understand is when they see it happen or when they're the ones that it happens to. Out of all these dudes, these so-called gangsters and stuff like that, like in battle rap, Geechi was always the main one that I always believed because we don't seen Geechi's atmosphere. We don't seen where he came from. We don't actually seen what he about. So this dude, he really, you know, called himself throwing smut on Geechi's name by doing what he's doing. He's saying Geechi is a rat, this, that, and the third, carrying on this narrative, putting extra effort into that, pumping all this fake energy into a real situation that he's just taking and he twisting it around to the best of his abilities for his audience. And the shameful part about it is that people are actually buying into it, at least the people that's watching him. Because if they didn't, he wouldn't have people over there, right? In reality, there should be nobody over there even boosting up this man and you know, giving him any type of traction. As far as the toxicity in battle rap, oh, he is the cream of the crop, fam. He got it. But do folks really believe that he's really willing to box Geechi? I would have to see that. I would have to be made a believer. Absolutely. Because the type of stuff that these type of dudes be doing on this internet towards other people, you would be lucky to even see them dot the door at one of these events, fam. Swear to God, they got the biggest issue with these dudes, some of these battle rappers and stuff like that, claim they really be wanting that work when it's evident that that is not the case because Geechi done made it known where he finna be at. You know what I'm saying? He done dropped the date and he done dropped the location. Geechi Gotti versus ConspiracyBull. Who y'all got, man? In my Chris Tucker voice, I would love to see that, wouldn't you, Lee? Here's why I don't think they'll actually box. Because Geechi will probably wait for that man to show up, and it won't take for nothing for Geechi to say, no, we ain't putting on no gloves. We finna stomp your ass out right here and right now. You've been talking crazy for years, fool. I got you. I got something for your ass. I could see that happening. But like I say, I don't wish nothing on nobody, man. So if the two men gonna box because they got an issue that's been going on for a little minute, all we can do is watch it play out. But who y'all got, man? ConspiracyBull or Geechi Gotti? Y'all let me know. Realest one, I'm gone. Hey, yo. What up? Going on? What's good? Realest one, slide accordingly. Mr. Slide accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, support a real one.